Hey everyone, welcome to Moms in Real Estate. We're doing it real here. I've got construction going on in the back. My name's Angela Fazio, and I am so excited about today's guest. Her name is Chelsea Weighner, and we've become quick friends because she's awesome. You're gonna see why. You're gonna love her, so let's get this thing started.
Angela Fazio is an industry powerhouse who has overseen 40,000 homes sold and $9 billion in production. And Kristen Cantrell is one of the nation's most accomplished team leaders, helping thousands of agents build their businesses. They are passionate about educating, encouraging, and empowering moms in real estate. Our next episode starts now.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hi.
My lovely co-host, Kristen Cantrell. Welcome, Chelsea. Let's get us started. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a Phoenix realtor for about 4 years now. I'm a girl mom to a 4-year-old and an 8-month-old and absolutely love it. I have 2 dogs and I recently just moved to the other side of Phoenix.
Which is awesome. I'm so excited you've come over to our side.
The good side, right?
But I think so, but I've been here forever. I mean, what's the episode without some construction guys in the back,
Right? Or a puppy in my lap. You want to see? Oh, wait.
I know, the puppy's so cute.
Uh-huh. Yes,
Oh,
scared to death at the moment. Second day at our house, and this is what's going on. So I have to have her in my lap. Yeah.
So Chelsea, tell us why you decided to get into real estate.
Mm-hmm.
So I moved to Phoenix from Colorado when I was like 28 weeks pregnant. And after I quit my full-time job with corporate America to be a stay-at-home mom because I thought that's what I really wanted to do. After we had our daughter, I realized that I love being a stay-at-home mom, but I needed something more. I needed something that was mine, other than just being a mom. So I decided to get my real estate license fast track within 2 weeks. I took the classes, and I was licensed 3 weeks later, and I haven't looked back. It's been great.
Were you pregnant when you went through that 3 weeks?
No, my daughter was 4 months old.
Oh, okay. So it was, I can't tell you, that is hard.
Yeah. And they were in-person classes. It wasn't online classes.
Well, most people watching actually can relate with that, but like 3 weeks with a newborn going through real estate school is like, that's no joke. But,
yeah, seriously. But she's brilliant.
Yeah, we're getting to know you the last couple of days. I totally get it.
Yep.
I totally get it. Good for you. So
go ahead, Kristen.
Oh, I was going to say, so one of the things that you shared with us that I want you to share with people, because I hear this all the time, was when you had interviewed to be with a team when you were brand new. Tell us about what happened.
So when I was in real estate school, you get all the brokers and recruiters trying to recruit you to their brokerage, and everything sounds great, and it's the best thing ever. So I met with a couple team leads because I'm like, I need to be on a team. I don't know what I'm doing. So I met with them, not really thinking that it was an interview for me. I thought they just took anyone because you're kind of your own business owner. I got turned down by 2 different teams, and one of them was like a mom. One of the main reasons I got turned down was because I told them, I have a 6-month-old at home. She comes first. I can't afford daycare, and I really don't want to put her in daycare. I still want to be a mom, and they both turned me down because of that.
I think that is an incredible story because especially if she was a mom, first of all, you do 8 million or more in production. So way to miss out, team leaders. But the funny thing is I was the same way. Literally, I had a baby when I first started and I didn't think anything of it. I was like, I'm going to make it happen. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That stinks. You still haven't told me who they are. You have to tell me later, not right now.
Well, and I think that there's so many people that tune into our show that are like new moms and they just got their real estate license and they are told that you can't do it part-time. And a lot of people will argue with me about this, but you're such a good example. And I've met a lot of moms similar to you to where you guys made it happen. Angela, you made it happen. Chelsea, you made it happen. Lots of moms make it happen. So why tell somebody they can't when there's proof they can,
Yeah.
Did people ever tell you that it was going to be like a detraction from your business to have your baby with you? Like, because I got told that all the time. I got told two things. First of all, you don't do everything together. Me and my husband, you don't do everything together. That's a waste of time. It's inefficient. And then the other thing they would say is you're going to turn people off if you have your baby at an open house, or if you have, you're door knocking with your stroller. I'm like, really? Are we not real people? That's the stupidest thing to say ever.
Yeah, I did all those things. I remember door knocking with my 6-month-old in a stroller, and even taking her to like training classes and stuff. I just took her within the car seat, and I got so many like looks like, what is she doing? And I can guarantee that most of the people in my brokerage probably thought I would never renew my license after 2 years.
Well, it's funny because you hear so many people in our industry preach how you need to be authentic to, get people to like and trust you, right? And so that is you being authentic. So why say that that's like anything else? And most moms attract other moms, and they do really well doing that. So,
My 4-year-old now like loves showing houses and stuff. She comes with me. She doesn't come with me right now, but when she was younger, she did because I had no choice, and she loves it.
That's awesome.
I don't think there's a bigger motivator for people who are driven like us, because all three of us are super driven.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think there's a bigger motivator for someone to tell us we can't,
Yeah.
or someone to tell us no. You know? I'm like, did you just tell me no? Okay, I'm definitely going to do it now.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let's fast forward. Now you're like all about helping other women succeed. And so tell us like what you're passionate about there, because I love that part of what you're doing.
So I recently started a team with my business partner, and we both left the team that we were on, and we're like, we can do this ourselves. So my main passion is helping, especially moms in real estate, because I know how hard it is, and I know how so many people tell you can't do it. You can't be a mom and be a realtor, and not even just real estate, really any career. I feel like moms and women just have, they just think that they can't do it, and so many people don't believe in them. So my main passion is just really helping moms in real estate and just teaching them my ways. I had a mentor took me under her wing after the previous team, and she taught me everything I know in real estate. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be where I am now. And I just feel like I need to give that back to other moms. And if that involves a moms in real estate convention, I'm there.
I can't wait.
I know.
So Erica wasn't your mentor. Erica, which is her partner now.
Business partner.
Who was your mentor?
Who was my mentor? Her name was Tara.
Tara. Oh yeah, Tara. Yeah, awesome. Cool.
So tell people like specifically, because your dream is so exciting, specifically about your simple life dream across the country. And I might mute myself every once in a while because of banging.
So my business partner, Erica, and I decided on our name to be Simple Living Realty Team. And the reason why is because we want to make sure that the process is as simple as possible for our clients, for the agents that we work with, and for the agents on our team when it comes to like training and just the whole real estate process. And we also designed our logo with the state of Arizona in front of it with the AZ in it, so that we can transfer it to hopefully all 50 states, maybe even countries. And so right now we are in Colorado and Arizona. It's Colorado Simple Living and then Arizona Simple Living. The logo is exactly the same. We just switch out the little state. But our plan or goal is to really just be in all the states and just be a source to other moms that are in real estate.
Do you know how many things you can do with that idea? Like, you can travel and speak and encourage women. You can have programs where you help women get into real estate. We can have moms mentoring moms through that. I am just so excited about that idea. I
know, me too. So excited. So tell us like where over the last 4 years has been like your biggest success with lead generation?
So I do a lot of lead generation on social media. We've tried a couple of things like paying for leads on Realtor and things like that. And honestly, social media is our biggest one, and it's the most rewarding because it's people that don't think they can buy houses, and we're able to get them qualified. Even if they have a lower credit score, they're like, we've talked to many lenders, we've been denied, and I'm like, just talk to my guys. We got you covered, and able to get them qualified, and they seem to be the most rewarding and appreciative.
Well,
how did you find people how did you assemble your team? Because a lot of agents ask me that, like, how do I assemble my team? And not just realtors, I'm talking about all your vendors and such.
Mm-hmm.
We've interviewed a ton of lenders, a ton of escrow officers, but honestly, when it comes to lending, I know a lot about lending, and that's mainly because of my mentor when I first got into real estate. And so I know the right questions to ask, and basically just lay it down with them when I interview and say, I work with lower credit score clients. They're not going to be a piece of cake. I need you to think outside the box. We can get this done. Can you help me? And normally after the first few transactions, they'll either say, yes, let's do this, or they'll say no because it's just too much work for them.
So who's your favorite lender?
Ooh, a free plug.
I really like Fairway Mortgage. I like them as a company, and they have a lot of loan programs, and they just tend to think outside the box. I've worked with a couple loan officers with Fairway, and I just really like their company.
Well, that's awesome.
I'll tell you what, one of the hardest things to do, because I've been in the business since 2001, and you'll get somebody who's like hungry and ready to work, and they'll do a great job, and then they'll just drop off of the face of the earth, or they'll get too busy so they don't want to do hard things anymore. Have you come across that at all yet?
Yeah, definitely. Or they don't expect how much work it's going to take, and then they're like, this is too much work, I'm not going to do it.
Which is so crazy. Like, how do you just do that? I don't know. I feel like you guys notice, and this keeps happening to me, like not just in real estate, but everywhere I go, I feel like people would rather automatically tell me no instead of like creating a solution to the problem. And like, it's driving me nuts. I'm like, it just keeps happening all the time. I don't know. I don't know.
It's really loud here, Kristen. You got to go for it.
Oh, it's really loud out there? All right. Well, so tell us, Chelsea, what would be some advice that you would give to a new real estate agent getting into the business? What would something that you wish somebody would have told you when you first started?
Not to give up and to interview or to check out more than one brokerage, because there's millions of brokerages and there's not one that's perfect for everybody. Mm-hmm. And to really don't accept the answer no. Stick to what you want to do in real estate, stick to your goals, and find somebody or find a group or a team that is willing to help you succeed at your goals.
Awesome. It is. It's so true to find a group of people, whether it's a team or just a great support system. That is like the best piece of advice, because you are who you surround yourself with, and those people will, make you feel good when you're going through hard times and push you and motivate you and support you. So that's great advice.
What you said that great questions to ask. Like, what are some of the questions that that you wish you would have asked in the beginning?
Probably just like just be real with me and tell me exactly what it's going to take. How I didn't realize how hard real estate was when I got into it. I think a lot of people get into real estate because they're like, oh, they just get to dress nice and look at houses all day and get big checks, when there's so much like behind the scenes that are involved with it. And really just, I feel like there's also like, we're salespeople. That's what we are. And I feel like so many agents try to sell themselves or try to sell the brokerage instead of just being who they are and just laying it out. This is what you have to do to be a realtor. Can you do it or not? Because it's really black and white. Not everyone can do it.
True.
Kristen and I are very good at being blunt with agents when we're trying to help them to understand how hard it is. I mean, it's super rewarding. It's the best career ever. I love it. But, you've got to tell people straight, like, this is what it's about. It's not about HGTV, it's prospecting, it's working with the clients who are stressed out, but it's so worth it.
It is. It's the best industry.
Yeah, I agree. And it's super flexible too. You can set your own schedule, but at the same time, that kind of is because you're working from home a lot of times. And so sometimes it's hard to shut it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes it's a little hard to work from home.
Well,
you got to
like
roll with it though.
This is real life. And so you have construction workers there and you have construction workers there.
Now I fully know why they made this emoji.
It's probably my most used emoji is this, the hand hitting the head. Oh. Oh my gosh. You're on.
So I have one more question for you, because I want you told us about like, because Erica is your business partner and you guys are such the dynamic duo. So tell us how you guys decided to become business partners and what, because you were telling us what you value in each other and what's good about your partnership and healthy for it. So tell us a little bit about that, because I love it.
Yeah, Eric and I are kind of opposites. Eric is really blunt, and she tells you how it is to clients, to other realtors. I'm a little bit more softer, and there's been clients that are like, I don't want to talk to Erica anymore. I don't want to work with her, and probably want to have bought a house. But luckily, because of me and my little softer side and a little more hand holding and understanding, I was able to help them into homes, and it turned out great. But yeah, it helps because there's also times that we can vent to each other and talk about problems. And there's times that I'm like, I don't know what to say, and her blunt side can come out and really tell me what to say, to be a little bit more stronger, I guess, and not so understanding. But it works out well, because if we were exactly the same, I think we would clash too much.
I always wonder how Chuck and Angela do what they do, because they are the same person. And I'm always, I could never, like, me and my husband are complete opposites. They're like the exact same person. Oh my gosh. Well, I had so much fun having you on today. Angela, are you about to say something?
I am so distracted.
I'm like, it looks like you're gonna say something, but I don't know.
Well, I just keep listening to all of that. So yeah, I am so sorry, Chelsea, but you are so delightful. I cannot tell you, Kristen and I were talking about what a fun story it was, is how you came on Moms in Real Estate, just the way you and Erica were when we talked to you. So this has been so much fun, not just this show, but that last couple of days. I love it, and I want to thank you for it.
Of course.
And
I really appreciate it.
And when you blow up Simple Living, when you blow that up, we're going to have you back on so we can talk about how it developed and all the women that are involved in it. I am just looking forward to that.
That will be awesome.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that.
Thank you guys for listening and listening. I really appreciate you guys. God bless all of you, and we will talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.